death in a 6-speed. Amphetamine got my stomach feeling sickly. I want it all now. I've been running through the pussy, need a dog pound. 100 models getting faded in a compound. Tryna love me, but they never get a pulse down. Why? Cause I'm heartless. And I'm back to my ways, cause I'm heartless. All this money and this pain got me heartless. No life for life, cause I'm heartless. Said I'm heartless. Tryna be a better man, but I'm heartless. Never be a wedding plan for the heartless. No life for life, cause I'm heartless. Said I'm heartless. So much pussy, it be falling out the pocket. Cupid's gonna turn this hoe into a mosh pit. Test the pill, gon' be flying like a cockpit. I gotta watch it. Call me up, turn that pussy to a faucet. Duffel bag full of drugs and a rocket. 6 drugs, but he never missed a target. Photo shoots, I'm a star now. I'm talking time, Rolling Stone and Bazaar now. Selling dreams to these girls with their guard down. 7 years I've been swimming with the sharks now. Why? Cause I'm heartless. And I'm back to my ways, cause I'm heartless. All this money and this pain got me heartless. Low life for life, cause I'm heartless. Said I'm heartless. Tryna be a better man, but I'm heartless. Never be a wedding plan for the heartless. Low life for life, cause I'm heartless. I lost my heart and my mind. I tried to always do right. I thought I lost you this time. You just came back in my life. You never gave up on me. Why don't you? I'll never know what you see. Why won't you? I know the real way to go. Oh yeah, you gave in my tongue. Why? Cause I'm heartless. And I'm back to my ways, cause I'm heartless. All this money and this pain got me heartless. Low life for life, cause I'm heartless. Said I'm heartless. Tryna be a better man, but I'm heartless. Never be a wedding plan for the heartless. Low life for life, cause I'm heartless.
हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक। क्या हालचाल सबके? हेलो खगेश भाई, कैसे हो? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम।
You never gave up on me. Why don't you? I'll never. Cupid's gonna turn this hoe into a mosh pit. Test the pill, gon' be flying like a cockpit. I gotta watch it. Call me up, turn that pussy to a faucet. Duffel bag full of drugs and a rocket. 6 drugs, but he never missed a target. Photo shoots, I'm a star now. I'm talking time, Rolling Stone and Bazaar now.
हेलो, आवाज आ रही है ना मेरी?
Why? Cause I'm heartless. And I'm back to my ways, cause I'm heartless. All this money and this pain got me heartless. Low life for life, cause I'm heartless. Said I'm heartless. Tryna be a better man, but I'm heartless. Never be a wedding plan for the heartless. Low life for life, cause I'm heartless. I lost my heart and my mind.
यार आवाज आ रही नहीं आ रही? यस और नो बता दो यार, मुझे नहीं आ रही क्योंकि। सो इफ यू गाइस कैन टेल मी। मेरे डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर पे स्कैमर था, नाम बताना क्या है उसका? हेलो सईद भाई, हाउ आर यू? एडवर्ड नाम है। क्या स्कैम किया उसने तेरे साथ? स्क्रीनशॉट भेज दे नीचे चैट में। I will kick him then. Valorant खेल लेंगे यार। I'm trying to download it. अभी एशिया में अलाउड नहीं है डाउनलोड करना, बट फिर भी मैंने डाउनलोड कर ली है, लाइक VPN यूज करके, जुगाड़ लगा के। थोड़ी देर CS खेलते हैं गाइस। लेट्स प्ले सम CS:GO। वैलोरेंट का मैंने कल गेम प्ले देखा, बहुत आई डिडंट लाइक दैट मच। क्या बोलूं मैं, अभी बेटा वर्जन में है। इंस्टा पे स्क्रीनशॉट ब्लॉक कर देना भाई तू। मेरे को मैसेज नहीं किया उसने, बट आई गेस तुम लोगों को टारगेट बनाना होगा। Dota 2 we will play Dota in a while bro. I was editing video for Dota only since morning, so I'm done with Dota for now. अभी थोड़ी देर में खेलेंगे Dota. सर्वर ज्वाइन करते नहीं भाई, लैग शुरू हो जाता है। देख क्या ठंडी हवा चल रही है भाई। क्या लैग है भाई ये? सब लोग लैग हो रहे हैं, मैं ही हो रहा हूँ। तेरे पे कोई आइटम पड़ी है क्या CS:GO में? Dota 2 क्यों आ रहा है डिस्क्रिप्शन में? मुझे फीलिंग आ रही है आपके अचानक से तेरे सब्स बढ़ेंगे। क्यों भाई, हमने क्या काम कर दिया? अच्छा हम Dota खेलते हैं ना, Dota वालों की इज्जत नहीं है मार्केट में, पता है ना तेरे को? चीज करना भूल गया मैं बोल रहा था, मैंने कहा ऑनलाइन आ जाते हैं थोड़ा सा। वैसे मैं गेम खेलने बैठ रहा था, तो आई थॉट व्हाई नॉट स्ट्रीम। वैलोरेंट गेम आ गई क्या? एक गोल्ड स्टिकर वाली? ओके वैलोरेंट आई नहीं है गेम भाई अभी इंडिया में। गेम टाइटल में भी नहीं आ रही क्योंकि अच्छा किया। क्यों बोल रहे थे क्या तुम लोग? वाह भाई, हमें ये बना दिया। लॉल। भाई कल ट्विच पे पता नहीं कितने लाख लोग वैलोरेंट का गेम प्ले देख रहे थे क्योंकि ड्रॉप मिल रहा है ना, बट मेरे को इतना खास नहीं लगा। ग्राफिक्स तो बहुत ही टट्टी है भाई, ओवरवॉच की तरह ही लग रहा था। मैंने ओवरवॉच नहीं खेली बट स्टिल। आओ वन टैप ट्राई करते हैं। स्टीम पे है? नहीं नहीं, स्टीम की तरह कौन सॉफ्टवेयर राइट गेम्स करके उस पे है। आप राइट गेम्स भी डाउनलोड नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि अभी एशिया यूरोप साइड में रिलीज नहीं हुई है। मैंने वीपीएन से जुगाड़ करके कल रात को 5 बजे डाउनलोड करी, मतलब कल सुबह, आज सुबह। बट कुछ उसमें प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, वो आईपी बैन कर रहे हैं अगर आप ये सब यूज कर रहे हो। Hello Matthias, how are you bro? How is your family bro? You told some corona case and all. Hello Asu bhai. Custom today? Come if you want to play, I will play custom. I'm in a mood to have some fun, not to play serious game. Steam account check करो, अभी करते हैं बाद में। No one in family is corona, nice. Stay safe, stay at home guys. Are you only playing community? I can play with you if you are coming. It's not like I am playing some particular game. If you want to come, you can come. Come then bro, come fast. I will start in a while. Hello Flex, how are you bro? Right? सर्कल के कॉर्नर पे मार रहा हूँ मुझे। सर्कल के सेंटर में आप मारोगे तो यू आर प्रो। I will check it out, bro, later. Can I play with you now? Yeah, you can come, but we are playing community server. I have not that account. Exclamation Steam to add me if you want to come. Not bad. Come. Text me the community server, I will join, bro. If you want to play. Type exclamation Steam to send me a request, I will accept it. आजा फिनिक्स भाई, आना है तो आजा भाई जल्दी. कोई डोटा वाला बंदा है क्या यार? मेरे को एक स्मर्फ अकाउंट चाहिए यार, एक दोस्त के साथ खेलना है. लेट मी चेक. इनवाइट करूं तेरे को? A67 SW I invited you, bro. Accept it. Accept क्या करना होता है वैसे? Guys, make sure you press that like button. It's free to press the like button. हेलो हार्दिक भाई, कैसे हो? मेरा ज्वाइन बटन आया नहीं, आया. लेट मी चेक. तेरे को भी आना है? आ जाओ. S3XELVQ ये क्या हो गया भाई? SEXELVQ क्या VIP नाम है क्या? अरे तो प्राइम नहीं है क्या? चल कम्युनिटी खेल रहे हैं वैसे भी. वैलोरेंट कैसी लगी? इतनी कुछ खास नहीं लगी यार मेरे को, जैसे लोग पागल हो रखे थे. CSGO से अच्छी है. ग्राफिक्स तो मुझे इतने अच्छा नहीं लगे यार. कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी खेलने के बाद आई एम कंपेयरिंग एवरी गेम विद कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी. लाइक मेरे को 1.6 का इम्प्रूव्ड वर्जन लग रहा था ग्राफिक्स देख के. हेलो सफायर ब्रो, हाउ आर यू? आप सही बोला ना मेरा नाम? We are not allowed to download that game in Asia yet, but I managed to download it using VPN. But I may get banned because of that. Maybe I will get. वो जान के कम रखने लो स्पेक पे चल पड़े. Okay, I don't know, but I didn't like the graphics that much. But maybe game will be fun because there are many spells. मैंने कल सुबह 5 बजे गेम डाउनलोड करी, but I am not able to play online. Well pronounced. Finally. Dota party. Yeah, I will play Dota off stream maybe. I'm streaming just for 1 or 2 hours. Then I will come at night. हार्डवेयर बैन पड़ा. एक सेकंड, क्यों? मेरे को बैन नहीं पड़ा अभी तक, बट उसमें एरर आ रहा है दैट यू कैन नॉट प्ले ऑन सर्वर्स ऐसे करके. आर यू कमिंग मैटी किंग और शुड आई स्टार्ट? आई विल स्टार्ट. Hello Ditya bhai, you coming? Tell me your F code again. Tell me your F code again. I cannot re-invite you without your F code. Face it? No bro, I don't play Face it bro. यार मेरे कैमरे की मारने हो रखी है. A67SW. You're already added in this account. Why are you offline? Should I start? You want to play MM or? No problem for rank bro. I'm okay with ranks. Just listen to the calls. और कोई लौंडा आ रहा है क्या? What server is this?
Nice.
भाई मटका क्यों नहीं खुल रहा उसका? परेशानी है क्या मटके से? अब ठीक है। भाई मिड रश करेगा वरना। Headshot. Fuck my life. One A long. One A long. एक सेकेंड से चूक गए। इसकी 130 पिंग आ रही है। He is from Denmark, I guess.
Three B.
आओ अपना देसी कट्टा चलाएं। Three guys along. Protect your feet.
It's B A.
Wrong call देने की आदत है ना।
Come on in.
Two guys at side. ये राउंड शुरू हुआ नहीं, it's B. हेलो बीच में।
You guys can do it.
Side. No.
He's down.
Nice try.
सारे मैक्स 7 चलाएंगे। I will go this round.
Throwing flashbang. Deploying smoke shield.
Both high ground, left side. आवाज सही आ रही ना माइक की? भाई कहाँ से देखा? कमिंग ए शॉट। यो डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज, आवाज सही आ रही है माइक की? डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज निंजा। One city base.
Oh my god.
Hey, he's lagged. How much is your PC? 1 crore.
We're wasting time. Let's go.
Nice.
Throwing smoke.
Throwing fire.
Flashbang.
Bomb drop it. A shot, 3 a shot. 3 a shot. 2 a shot.
Smoking.
Counter-terrorists win.
Too easy. इसने GTA की फोटो लगा रखी है.
Let's get this over with.
Nice.
Throwing fire. Incendiary.
They flash shot.
अरे यार मैंने गोली नहीं चलाई. 2 a shot. 2 LT. Low tunnels. Hello godlike. Why are you so godlike?
But if he was
One more minute.
Throwing flashbang.
Hello hybrid, how are you? Hybrids मिल गए. जय माता दी. You got C4, just get back. मेरी टीम में सारे स्पिन बॉटर्स थे.
City.
भाई इतनी साउंड देनी जरूरी है.
मेरे से बोल रहा है.
तू ही जिंदा है भाई, और कौन जिंदा है? कह रहा मेरे से बोल रहा है. किससे बोल रहा हूँ मैं भाई? कोई बता सकता है मुझे मैं किससे बोल रहा हूँ?
nice.
Nice, very nice. ऐड करता हूँ यार. अभी रुक. अभी मैंने 2 लोगों को ऐड किया है. अभी मैं मरता हूँ ना इस राउंड के बाद ऐड करता हूँ.
Yeah, sticker.
Come on, let's go.
Smoke.
Be careful.
Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang. Throwing smoke.
Be
Deploying flashbang.
let me take ace.
Okay.
Too easy or what guys? मजा आ रही है या नहीं आ रही? Long I guess. एक मैच में सारे अमीर चाइनीज आए थे महंगी स्किन्स नाइफ के साथ. उधार मांग लेता उनसे एक दो. हमें भी दे देता भाई. थोड़ी बारिश हम पे भी कर दो पैसों की.
This is what we trade for. Smoke. Laying down smoke.
A long there.
Incendiary out. Flashbang. Incendiary.
सारे मिड रश कर गए.
Long.
One long maybe.
One.
He's behind door, behind
Or
door.
two.
Gear is on. Gear is on.
यार लास्ट एलो वन एलो मेरे को लगा लास्ट बंदा था यार मैं घुस गया
Throwing smoke.
क्या ऐड करना था बता
Deploying flashbang.
Nice. It's right.
भेज दिया भाई
Let's get
मेरे को भी करता हूँ यार कर रहा हूँ सुसाइड
throwing fire. Throwing fire.
होम ड्रॉप वन मोर है
Oh my god.
बता के सो करना ऐड जीत गया राउंड ये वाला तो AG8 SH हाइब्रिड गेमर लॉन्डी ऐड कर रखी है तूने बता पहले हमेशा में इंटरेस्ट करते हो नहीं यार आज मूड कर रहा था एग्रेसिव खेलने का एलोंग रश करते हैं रश जरूर करते हैं बस थोड़ा एग्रेसिव खेलता हूँ मैं बस
Move it, move it. Laying down smoke.
Clear, clear. Go, go.
वीक है
Throwing incendiary.
Like,
3 guys एलोंग लॉन्डी एक भी नहीं है क्यों ऐड करवाया साले तुमने केयर एलोंग
Throwing fire.
Two A shot coming. A shot coming. One A shot. Rush, rush, rush. A long.
Throwing flashbang.
Ninja here. Going B. They're
Come
going
on.
B. Mid care.
B, B, B. Right side, he's on your.
Truck there. क्लच करना भाई जाके शक्तिमान की फोटो लगाई है उसमें सारे लौंडे हैं क्या भाई
Can you give me a drop, orange?
ऐसा
Orange.
करेगा गाइस लाइक ठोक दो इसलिए
Okay.
थोड़ा मैक्स 7 दिखाते हैं चलो लेट मी अलाउ
This is it, my friends. Smoke. Grenade out.
flash 2 times at long.
ओल -86 अरे यार -86 ये स्कोप
Flashbang.
लाइक सब शुक्रिया सर 3 अलाउ भाई कैसे घुस गए हेलो रेड स्कल भाई कैसे हो सर वन गाय बी planting B I guess only one guy at side yes one T base last T base लास्ट टीवीएस पबजी मोबाइल क्यों लिखा है? पबजी मोबाइल भी खेलेंगे ना, अभी खेलेंगे। पबजी सब्जी सब बनाएंगे।
Let's go.
एमुलेटर नहीं,
Fire.
ईजियर बॉट है क्या? बॉल ड्रॉप आ जाओ इधर।
आ रहा है, कार।
मार देगा मुझे। आई फक्ड अप। बम ऊपर देख, बंदा बैठा है। एक किट पड़ी है, स्मोक को ले लियो। हक दिया भाई तूने भी। नाइस। मैटी, नो वन इज कमिंग फ्रॉम हियर। आप कैसे खोलते हो भाई? तुम लोग अपने डब्बे दो, मैं खोल दूंगा।
Please don't die.
अभी मेरे पास 2 डब्बे खोलने के पैसे हैं वैसे। मेरा नेट हगा, तेरा नेट मुझे क्या पता है। At side, B side.
Nice.
यही मरने वाला था अभी। पैसे बर्बाद हैं, आई नो ब्रो। हेलो शुभम भाई, क्या हालचाल? कौन सा चाहिए? चाबी भी देगा ना तू? गॉड लाइक भाई, चाबी कब देगा तू ये बता। 2 guys ऑफर।
Bomb dropped to his side.
नाइस।
Incendiary out. Smoke.
Yeah,
मुझे क्यों
one
मार रहा है?
long.
All.
1 A long at side.
Yes. Too long. Oh, inside.
Come on man, -86 one guy। अब दिया भाई। -86 one guy। हाई बीस्ट के में
They were long. Bomb drop.
33 केसेस पड़े हैं। चाबी कितनी पड़ी है बता। केसेस तो मेरे पास भी पड़े हैं भर के। लास्ट का 10 HP। वेरी प्रो, वेरी प्रो। नो कीज भाई, 2 बॉट है उनके सामने टीम में। इजी विन फॉर द डे गाइस। अब हम रश नहीं करेंगे, थोड़े शॉट दिखाते हैं। चलो बी रश
Someone
कर।
flash long.
तेरे में ज्यादा कीड़ा है भाई।
Incendiary.
The
Outer
flash 2 times
BIS।
at long.
Throwing a grenade.
Long.
You
1
saw
or
him?
2 at long. No. Yes, at the map.
I mid upper left side। Upper left side।
Yeah. Nice.
टीबी स्केयर भाई, गलत कॉल दे रहा है लौंडा।
Blue tried to let him push and I got him behind.
One A long coming. Offer A long
Two.
kill.
Nice.
Let them come, let them come. भाई मैक्स 7 का फैशन हम ही लेके आए हैं। आओ रेड स्कल भाई अगला खेलते हैं।
Hey, well done, you guys.
सरेंडर।
On me.
रैंक अप हो रही है क्या हमारी? MG2 बन जाए हम गलती से। नो ओके ओहो क्या हुआ? आ रहे लौंडे और आ रहे हैं। MG2 वाले लौंडे आ रहे हैं। मैं MG1 और MG2 के बीच में ही फंसा रहता हूँ यार। फ्लिक्सिंग। गाइस जो भी नया आ रहा है सब्सक्राइब का बटन ठोक देना और लाइक का तो ठोकना ही है, मतलब समझ रहे हो? अरन विजय भाई मैं रघुराज जी का मोड आ गया है। जिन्होंने गालियां नहीं सुनी कल की स्ट्रीम देख सकते हैं। हमारी सुंदर सुंदर गालियां दी थी हमने कल की स्ट्रीम में। रघुराज जी का मोड आ गया है। ओ भाई डबल डबल आवाज क्यों आ रही है? अरे केसेस अपने पास ही रख ब्रो, मेरे को केसेस नहीं चाहिए। मेरे पास भी पड़े हैं बट खोलता नहीं हूँ ना मैं। आई नो इट इज वेस्ट ऑफ मनी। अभी आप लोगों ने इस मैच में चीज मिस कर दी, दिखाते हैं तुम्हें। स्टार्च तेरी फ्रैग मूवी नहीं देखी यार, रहेगी देखता हूँ। डिस्कॉर्ड पे मैसेज कर दिया करना ना एक बार। आई एम एक्टिव ऑन डिस्कॉर्ड आजकल। और सब क्या कर रहे थे यार इस टाइम पे? पूरे दिन कुछ काम काज किया या बस बैठे हुए हैं भाई? मनी हाइस देख रहे हैं बैठ के। ऑफ स्ट्रीम? अरे हाँ देखूंगा ब्रो मैं। आई एम स्पेंडिंग अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम इन एडिटिंग दीस डेज, तो उनको टाइम नहीं मिल रहा है। एडिटिंग में सबसे इरिटेटिंग पार्ट पता है क्या है? आपको एक ही फ्रेम 10 बार देखना पड़ता है। पहले तो कि कहाँ एडिट करना है, फिर कैसे एडिट करना है, करने के बाद देखना है, फिर पूरी ओवरऑल वीडियो देखनी है। एडिटिंग में बहुत माइंडफक होता है। एक्सक्लेमेशन डिस्कॉर्ड मार दो यार कोई।
Is this your first time out? What the hell?
भाई खोपड़े पे गोली लग के भी नहीं मर रहा हूँ भाई। देख मेरे को ना अपना नीचे वाला एरो रखना पड़ता है। पिटाई कंटिन्यूस। बॉट राहुल एक्सक्लेमेशन मार रहा था तो वो डिलीट हो जा रहा था। लॉल। चलो स्टार्ट करें यार।
We're wasting time. Let's go.
हेलो बात। तीन ले लो। नाइस। एक पास हो गया।
भाई शॉर्ट चले जाओ रेन।
एक एलटी है। बॉम्बर एलटी है।
गोली बोली नहीं मैं।
अच्छा खेला लौंडा।
Grab your gear and let's go.
इतनी मेहनत करी थी सही कह रहा। ब्लू बॉक्स है।
ब्लू बॉक्स बैठा है।
मटका खोल दिया। आज फिर से वर्ल्ड वॉर जी। ओके सर।
I thought that fucker dead.
बाय कर रहा है कोई।
Move it, move it.
बाय कर लिया क्या?
Throwing smoke.
Get B.
Pushing long.
यूज करो।
Grenade out.
एक कार है -50। डायरेक्ट मैसेज नहीं जा रहा चैट में। हाँ चैट में भेज दे कोई। वन पेट लेफ्ट साइड।
Long, don't push, don't.
ऑरेंज बैक।
नाइस। वेरी वेरी नाइस।
उन्होंने भी फुल बाय नहीं।
हेलो मम्मी हाउ आर यू? कैसे हैं सब लोग घर पे? तो चैट में शायद लिंक भेज सकता है। हाँ यूट्यूब का।
Let's go, people. Laying down smoke.
two guys.
Smoke. Grenade out. Incendiary.
Long.
Incendiary out.
90. Long two. दो ना है multiple.
यार. On LT. Increase change over area sealed after 2. ये क्या हुआ भाई?
Throwing flashbang.
मेरे को क्यों आ रहा है मैसेज?
Too long, too long.
मतलब हाँ.
One I mid.
Bomb drop है.
Time it.
Hello Metamorpho, how are you bro? One shot. Nice. Very very nice.
Oh,
सबके मुंह से वो निकल.
ओ मजा आ गया भाई मजा.
lucky shot.
मम्मी के हाथ के मोमोज कब मिलेंगे हमें? घर पे तो मोमोज बन रहे हैं भाई. हमारे बिना मोमोज बन रहे हैं भाई लॉकडाउन में.
This kalki.
हम यहाँ मैगी खा रहे हैं.
Money bitch. Fucker.
कल की स्ट्रीम देखा.
Let's go, people.
आंटी जी स्ट्रीम देखती नहीं है ज़्यादा. मैं
Bowling कर रहा हूँ.
Grenade out. Grenade.
कल मम्मी ने मोमोज बनाए शायद व्हीट मोमोज. खाएगा कभी?
Smoke.
घर पे.
LT pyramid.
LT 2 guys. लैग क्यों हो रहा है?
Mid
One
क्या?
mid coming. Mid 2 mid 3 mid.
Mid to be हो रहा है. Mid to be है mid to be.
3 mid.
Throwing smoke.
आया थोड़ी देर में. ओके. टनल से आ रहे हैं. टेस्टी मोमोज. ठीक है भाई. और मोमोज के बारे में बात नहीं करेंगे गाइस. इससे मेरे पेट में गुड़गुड़ होने लग जाएगी. क्या ये क्लच कर पाएगा? इसकी पिटाई होने वाली. क्या साउंड दिया भाई इसने? उन्होंने सुना नहीं इसकी साउंड.
Short.
भाई बच गया.
पहचान ही मर.
अरे कट जा. कट गया.
हाँ कट गया.
Roger that.
डीगल ड्रॉप डीगल.
हम भी डीगल चलाएगा आज.
Go, go, go.
अरे बॉम्ब प्लांट हो गया. तू सेव कर रहा है तो तू कूद के क्यों जा रहा है भाई वहाँ पे? समझ नहीं आया मुझे. एलो फ्लैशेस. भाई उसने फ्लैश में मार दिया दोनों को. कोई नहीं.
One car.
भाई तो उस तरह लेके घूम रहा है. इससे तो बाल काट सकते हैं.
Save.
One side.
Goose. Safe.
Upper side. Anti. हेलो. अरे तूने नाम चेंज कर लिया अपना? ये सास के.
Is it?
ना एलोंग पे स्मोक करना पड़ेगा.
Let's go. Smoke.
Multiple long.
Flashbang. Laying
Red shot purple.
Throwing a grenade.
He killed. 20 आ सकते.
Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang. Fire in the hole.
Nice one. Last one गया. भी लग रहा है.
Laying down smoke.
गेमिंग एक सपना बनता है GTA वाला.
Timing का.
कोई बात नहीं, जीतेंगे जीतेंगे, अगला मैच पक्का जीतेंगे.
Let's go. Let's go.
ये दो है बड़ी.
Flashbang.
बी क्लियर. शॉट दो. 3 शॉट.
53.
One long, 3 shot.
Last two ऐसा take है.
अरे यार पीछे से आ गए.
Both shot.
एंटी.
Deagle pros.
एवरीवन इज डीगल प्रो हियर.
देख
भाई मैंने किया क्या मेरे को की.
यार हम कौन सी गन चलाएं यार, शॉटगन यूज कर पाएंगे.
Move it. Move it. Throwing smoke. Throwing fire.
यार टू ऑब्वियस था ये तो. एक भी साउंड आई थी. देख भाई क्या मार रहे हैं.
Multiple long.
दो लॉन्ग एक शॉट. भाई इनको सब पता है क्या? शक्ल दिखाते ही एक गोली मार रहे हैं सबको. तुम लोगों को कोई मैसेज आया है क्या पिंपरी चिंचवार से रिलेटेड कुछ?
Go. Go. Go.
क्या लाया वो?
Grenade.
Shot.
Shot.
One shot.
One long, one long.
Two shot.
Side.
अरे यार कोबरा बनो उसका. मरा क्यों नहीं यार वो?
Short smoke.
मैंने 17. कौन सा मैसेज? अरे पिंपरी चिंचवार को लॉकडाउन कर दिया गया. पता है ना पिंपरी कहाँ है? मेरे तो घर के पास ही है बट जा नहीं रहा. 1 2 3 ऑपर.
We're wasting time. Let's go. Smoke. Deploying flashbang.
नाइस.
Nice.
For
Bomb.
Throwing fire.
अरे वो दिल्ली में जो केस हुआ था 2 बंदे वहाँ पे आए ना वापस।
बॉम्ब लगे मेरे को।
Throwing flashbang.
he took bomb.
नाइस।
अरे यार राइट साइड है,
सुसाइड।
लेफ्ट साइड आया, साउंड चली गई।
Close, close.
हाँ यार हाई वीडियो
भाई 4 ऑफ हो गई।
फक चारों।
मैं भी ले लूँ क्या?
मैंने चला रहा हूँ।
यही करेंगे फिर 3
Let's get this over with. Throwing smoke.
ऑफर बैठा था यार, 2 ऑफर है, लेफ्ट एक राइट।
Decoy.
मेरे को लेफ्ट वाले ने मारा। 3 ऑफर है ये भी।
Grenade out.
भी आ गए अंदर। नाइस।
एक यूपी
रेड आ गए। एक और बेटा।
एक और मिड डोर एक यूपी
ड्यूटी के। मैं मर गया।
बेटा एक
मार दो यार
Tag है mid, mid.
अरे यार ऐसे क्यों भाग रहा था यार?
करने पे
Let's go. Let's go. Smoke. Throwing a grenade.
देख लिया।
मार दे भाई
Deploying flashbang.
बॉम्ब ड्रॉप है लॉन्ग डोर
ए शॉट गए, ए शॉट 2 है शायद।
Throwing fire. Flashbang.
भाई मिटा लास्ट में।
फ्री फायर चल रहा है इसके। एलडी चला गया। भाई मैंने साउंड जैसी थी फ्री फायर शुरू हो गया उसका। कौन सी रैंक का है भाई ये MG2 वाली गेम सारी ऐसी होती है यार, हल्का सा भी साउंड यू आर फक्ड।
नो
इजी।
Let's go.
एक राउंड और जीत जाए तो थोड़ा इवन लगेगा।
Fire in the hole. Throwing flashbang. Throwing smoke.
बम ड्रॉप है एक कार पे, 1 कार।
हेडशॉट। ए साइड फ्लैश। मिड
Drop C4.
C4 ड्रॉप है लो।
Flashbang.
बे मादर चोद आजा इधर लाउड के। तेरी की
One along more. Bomber along. Corner. Nice. Easy, easy. Lemon का squeezy.
Do not be afraid. Let's go. Incendiary out.
Weak here. Nice shot. Holding it.
Throwing flashbang.
ए शॉट आ रहा है एक
Throwing
मिड
fire.
बॉक्स
यार.
पिरामिड लॉन्ग
One along here. अरे एसजी चलाते हैं लॉन्डे. 2 pro और what?
pushing long.
मल्टीपल
Nice.
लॉन्ग के
क्या बॉल बैंग मार रहा है?
Hello Kabu. How are you?
5 मिनट
पुश किया
More long, one more long. Watch shot, bro. You watch.
लॉन्ग आ रहा है
Decoy.
क्रॉस हुआ.
I'm also good bro.
Long last.
Just bored of playing CS:GO now.
साइड में डला.
मिड बम ब्लैक
Bomb उसके पास है bomb.
बुलेट पेट के बाद
मिड मिड मिड.
Nice, good half. हेलो मानो भाई. कुछ नया ट्राई करो. किया था ना कल हमने नया वर्ल्ड वॉर Z ट्राई करी थी हमने कल. आज भी करेंगे रात को. चलो भी.
So that we may be free.
वर्ल्ड वॉर Z में ज्यादा अच्छा लगेगा जब 3-4 दोस्त खेलेंगे ना. खोपड़ा उड़ा दिया उसका हमने.
सिटी एक टाइम
Side man. No need to fight.
Decoy.
सिटी
दो सीट.
ताजी हवा चल रही है गाइस.
दोनों डोर हैं.
अरे लो है बहुत. -42. -42. भाई उससे शॉट ही नहीं लग रहा था. मैं लेफ्ट राइट हो रहा था, वो घूम ही जा रहा था बस.
Forward. Smoke. I'm throwing smoke. Planting.
मिड. भाई कौन था ये पर्पल? एक के बढ़िया मिड पे ले ली.
Cat.
शॉट है भाई शॉट
वापस आ जा भाई, वापस आ.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
शाहरुख खान बनेगा भाई. ये भी हगने वाला था.
एक उठा आफ्टर रख
हम इनके मरने का इंतजार कर रहे हैं। भाई ऑफर भी लो।
पुश कर
फेंक दो बस।
लॉल हो गया भाई। तुम बोल लो। क्या भाई कैसा रश किया उन्होंने। सबके पैसे देखो कैसे गिरे।
Yes. Move, my brothers, move.
वन मिनट राइट से।
कॉल तो दे दे यार। नो आ गया एंटी।
अरे मिड पे साउंड नहीं आ रहा।
व्हाट है डू यू नो?
भाई
क्या भाई तेरी माँ की चूत भाई
भाई माइक पहले भी खोल लिया अगर कुत्ते की तरह भागे जा रहा अंदर।
चुप कर लाउडे
गांड मार दी जाएगी 2 मिनट में पता तेरे को।
माँ की चूत
मम्मी नहीं आएगी बचाने तेरी। माँ की चूत सीख के आया बस मम्मी की वेट से।
बॉट सिल्वर है
उसका गेम प्ले देखा कट्टे की तरह भागी जा रहा है भाई अंदर।
एलटी ब्रो एलटी एलटी
मटका खोल दे। हेलो हरीश गेमिंग हाउ आर यू।
यूज करने
कॉन्टेंट कैसे हो। मैं बढ़िया फर्स्ट क्लास आप सुनाओ। भाई राउंड के शुरू होते हैं ना कॉल भी दे दिया
Care of
अगर
yourself.
गधों की तरह भागी जा रहे हो इधर उधर।
मैं पूछो तो
जमा दे हो गए सब।
आई मोड पोस्ट एलटी एलटी
ये पक्का साउथ इंडियन है इसकी लूंगा मैं देख अपना।
कुछ है सब
Throwing a flashback.
एनयूटी एक्सबॉक्स पे आरटीआर
ये शॉट है।
1UT एलटी से पुश कर रहा है
मिड एक मिड लेफ्ट है भाई ऑरेंज
तीसरा बंदा कहाँ है भाई।
केयरिंग ब्रो
अरे राम राम बचाए भाई। एक ए शॉट पे ऊपर याद है। हाँ भाई याद है भाई हम भूलते नहीं किसी को। मिड रश करेगा वो। चली गई। हाँ चली।
Let's go, my brothers. I'm throwing a flashbang.
नाइस। अरे एक और है ऊपर।
ऐसे उठा ले यूज करनी है तो
एक फ्लैश और आता ना तो हम निकल जाते हैं।
लॉन्ग पुश कर सकते हैं केयर कर ही रहा हूँ। नाइस वन। एक और है शायद।
One more.
यही ऑफर था। एक है
पे टैग भी निकल ले जल्दी से। लॉन्ग ला
Short
बाग
long
कर
है।
लो बाग।
से होल्ड करो यार तोरा।
Flashbang. I'm throwing smoke. I am planting the bomb.
Door.
Grenade.
भागियो मत। नाइस। ओके।
Can I get up, bro?
ड्रॉप दो उसको ड्रॉप। छोड़ क्या मजे लोगे पूरा मान जाएगा लौंडा। अभी गाली देने के मूड में नहीं है यार।
Let's go. I'm throwing
2B. Care LT.
दो ही लोग।
Mid.
पुश हो गया।
Long push.
लॉन्ग भी है यार भाई। एक और लॉन्ग है। वन मोर। लास्ट लॉन्ग।
-92. Fucking hell. Hello, how are you?
Got
8
off or
HP.
something. Care.
एक के ले लेगा वो सेव करेगा। शॉट देख ले तू।
शुभम भैया क्या हालचाल? गेंचो मजा
नहीं आएगा वो। मेरे को भी लग रहा है लेकिन फिर क्या आंसर। शॉट लॉन्ग नाइस।
What's up? Nothing much. Just playing csgo. Giving us cancer all day.
लॉन्ग फ्लैश दो कोई।
Mic different है। मतलब different. Hello long barrel.
Let's go. Flashbang.
एक टैग डैम है। आवाज अजीब इसलिए लग रही है उनकी माइक दूर रखा हुआ है। अब ठीक है माइक।
Molotov. I'm throwing a grenade.
यार मुझे लगा मर जाता वो।
Flashbang.
जेडी की खोपड़ी उड़ा दी हमने। चलो मुझे प्लांट करना।
शॉट आ रहा है शायद।
Grenade.
सीटी भी चेक कर।
लॉन्ग केयर रखना लॉन्ग भी आ सकता है।
ऐसे लग रहा है हाँ माइक दूर किया था ना अब ठीक आ रही होगी बस। माइक ज्यादा पास रखता हूँ तो लोगों को दिल तक की आवाज सुनाई दे देती है। इमोशनल हो जाते हैं लोग। सेव करेगा यार।
West.
फालतू का मार दिया भाई। अपनी सीम समझ आ जाएगा। अरे मैंने चेंज कर दी ना माइक की सेटिंग्स। हेलो फ्लिक, हाउ आर यू ब्रदर? हेलो एक
ड्रॉप चाहिए किसी को क्या? स्पीड ड्रॉप दिया तेरे को।
अरे यार शॉट पुश करा भी 90 में।
स्मोक में हो सकता है।
मुझे भी लगा
शॉट फॉरवर्ड है।
दिया
सिटी लगा।
पीछे चला जा। सिटी
क्लियर।
सिटी पीछे तेरे।
सही तो आ रही है माइक की आवाज एकदम मक्खन।
नाइस।
आप करें क्या?
एक शॉट फॉरवर्ड आता है कभी कभी आईटी।
अरे वो मिड पे टैप करता तब आता है शॉट वाला। 3 भी गए। -51 है मिड वाला। एक -54 है, एक -51।
शॉट से हो।
यार एक सिटी, एक बी पे एक सीटी पे।
भाई मिड वाला क्लिप है, प्लीज मार देना।
Please let care.
चलो
अरे लॉन्ग से सपोर्ट दो शॉट वाले को यार।
Langa.
सिटी
कार क्लियर।
नाइस।
एक और क्लिप है।
54 है। शॉट है।
निंजा गया।
इधर स्मोक
हाइट रखे थोड़ी। निंजा टेस्ट। ठीक।
नाइस भाई, कितने लोगों को टैग किया मैंने।
ऐसा हम ओवन पे पुश कर सकते हैं आराम से। खेलो होल्ड करो थोड़ा ज़्यादा। एल्टी का शॉट पुश आएगा। मैं दे रहा हूँ। एक ही दे।
एक किलो
आने की फ्रेंड है। अरे बेस्ट फ्रेंड।
क्या है?
एक ऑपर है साइड पे -26 प्लेटफॉर्म पे है।
More long.
दूर जाना सही है। भाई
Go be fast. Mid to be.
विंडो एक हाइमेट। और से जल्दी गेम। नाइस लास्ट हाइमेट था। के टनल सॉरी।
प्लांट कर दे भाई।
यूटी देख।
नाइस।
मैंने को बोल रहा हूँ वो शॉर्ट पुश कर रहा है। जो भी हाइमेट में मारा देख लो ना। बोल तो रहा हूँ मैं।
I was watching long, bro.
कोई था ही नहीं हमारा मेरे बेस्ट।
कमबैक इज रियल बॉस।
Very round bait.
We shall rule the day.
कौन सी भाषा बोल रहा है भाई?
पिछला बाहर आ गया हूँ।
स्मोक है मिड कुछ पता नहीं चला। एलटी के
लॉन्ग देख तू, लॉन्ग देख येलो।
दो शॉट कैसे यार?
Two shot close.
दो है यार।
एक पुश कर।
ये लोग पुश कर रहे हैं
एक और है, एक और शॉट।
भाई। ये बिल्कुल उसी टाइम क्यों आगे आता है?
एंटी
सारे हारे गए। मैंने कोई साउंड भी नहीं दी थी।
एक जगह की गुच्छा बना दो भाई, हाई मिड एलटी सब।
भाई तो रो क्यों रहा है पहले ये बता। मैं ऑफ नहीं कर रहा यार।
लॉन्ग हो सकता।
हेलो एनवी।
We will defeat the mercenaries.
अरे बोला नहीं यार।
Smoke. Throwing fire. Throwing grenade.
एक मीटर राइट साइड।
Molotov. Flashback.
एक लॉन्ग है।
Grenade.
सामने
यार मिड रश कर रहा है एक बंदा। मिड आ गया एक बंदा।
टाइमिंग देखना यार इनकी।
टाइमिंग तो अच्छी है।
मिड भी है, लॉन्ग केयर।
मिड आ गया।
I'm throwing a flashbang.
एक
मतलब एक टाइम पे दोनों एक साथ आते हैं। विंडो
विंडो।
घर पे रह के पढ़ रहे। सेम हियर ब्रो। सबका यही हाल है। तुम्हारा भाई थोड़ा तुम्हें साइबर कैफे का टेस्ट देगा अभी। बताओ कौन सी गेम खेले नेक्स्ट। हार भी सकते हम, जीत भी सकते हो। ऑलमोस्ट नेक टू नेक चल रहा है ना।
क्या करने का प्लान? स्पोर्ट्स का
जय माता दी, जय माता दी।
आ जाओ
डोर एक डोर।
आ जाओ जल्दी भी कोई।
डोर डोर साइड घुसे।
साइट आ गया एक।
अरे यार फकिंग हेल मैन। उसी टाइम रीलोड।
क्या कर रहा है मार।
1 वर्सेस 1।
Free firing है bench.
हाँ ये
14 बुलेट है। नाइस। 14 बुलेट बहुत है।
जो मैं आज देख रहा हूँ वो कह रहा हाई स्पायर ने टॉन्गल करके रखा।
अब चाहिए किसी को?
तेरा दोस्त देख रहा है मैच।
एक्चुअली मेरा हो रहा था।
मेरा पहले मैच में था इन्फर्नो में।
इनमें से एक वॉलिंग टॉगल कर रहा है पक्का है तो।
देख लो कुछ आएगा शॉट वगैरह भाई। भी कुछ आएगा।
एलटी केयर।
When you fucking get
कसम से बता भी है
team and
एक मिनट पुश कर।
ये बना जल्दी जाएगा आएगा।
शॉट आ रहा है।
दोनों ही शॉट है।
Smoke.
चोरे वाला
नीचे क्यों आ गया तू यार?
एक मिनट पे भाई सारे हगे इस राउंड पे। कोई हमें हमेशा क्लिकबेट ही मिलता है। MG2 लौंडे थे। वैलोरेंट का गेम प्ले देख लिया तुमने या दिखाऊं? कॉपीराइट तो नहीं आ जाएगा? You guys will
victory and it is
कोई मैच चल रहा है क्या? अच्छा मैच था, देख रहा था क्या? भाई डोटा 2 का मैच चल रहा है कोई। वैलोरेंट देखना गेम प्ले बहुत ही वाहियात लगेगा तुम्हें, वो अलग बात है। दिखाता है वैलोरेंट देख के यू गाइस कैन अर्न फ्री स्किन्स जो आगे जाके उनकी वैल्यू होगी जो भी, बट ट्विच पे देखना पड़ेगा। वैलोरेंट कोई स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहा है अभी भाई, हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल? Dastra in the house, Dastralis भाई उसका नाम। डोटा का मैच देखोगे क्या तुम लोग? प्लान नहीं कर रहे ब्रो, लेट मी डू सम सेटिंग्स। गाइस ये मैच मैं डाल रहा हूँ, I will not be here, I guess I will be making some food for myself। जिसको देखना देख लेना, ठीक है? मिलते हैं रात को। I will be back with more games at night। World War Z खेलेंगे रात को, ठीक है? अभी मैं जाता हूँ, I'm just casting this match। जिसको देखना देख लेना। See you at night।
In, I guess you could say.
But you know, he's still playing
to
Dota.
each their own.
He's a very talented player. I'm excited to see him back in the battlefield and on a team like Hellraisers. They'll certainly have the opportunity.
You just see here, you prevent the sticky napalm stacks and the movement speed slow. Really well played from Nyx here as well as Mapoka. And Disruptor's really nice against Bat. If you've ever played Bat offlane against Disruptor, it's just super annoying. You can't really creep cut all that well. He has kinetic field to control you, glimpse. Usually Bat Rider relies on like fogging people by going up high grounds, and kinetic or Thunderstrike prevents that as well. So all around Disruptor, one of the worst 5 position matchups for Batrider as an offlaner. And I believe that's why they picked it.
And that's something they're looking into, you know, that a lot of regions are not, because I know Batrider is a pretty international pickup. We've seen it across all regions, but we're not seeing enough disruptors, so I'm curious if more teams are going to start being privy to that or not. But we're seeing that continued possible aggression. Look at this. You see VP members all looking to surround this mid lane. The SWAT team's out there looking to make the approach for Kasani here if possible.
I like the way they're playing on VP despite being down by 1K. I like what HR is doing with their dominant lane matchups in the draft, but VP is just cutting creeps all over the place, playing this dodge game, kind of just making space for this free farm Wraith King top who has 44 CS atop the CS charts. But needless to say, Void's getting the start he wants as well. Seems like pretty much every core in this game is pretty content, even the offlaners. Murata has more farm than his offlaner. I think that has something to do with the kills mid where he comes in later on after the Huskar died first.
I am surprised by how much XP Roger's been able to build up for himself, because it feels like he's never had a lane to really call home except for, you know, dancing around this mid lane a bit, but he doesn't quite catch the arrow there. He needs to warm up on these arrows a bit though. He's having a get unleashed as the approach is coming to the bottom lane from Virtus Pro, looking to claim their first tower of the game in this bottom tier 1. Fantastic tower for the Dire to take, really. You know, gives them the whole bottom jungle for themselves and could probably try to neuter down Hellraiser's economy game a bit.
Nice rotation by the Wraith King. Void was forced to rotate top because of it. Void was previously just owning the Batrider bottom. Talked about what they were going to do because the Batrider's lane was so bad, and instead of avoiding the Batrider, they elect to rotate to the Batrider. So both teams, I think, are doing really good things right now. 8-1 kill score, but
yeah, up to this point, it's
teams winning 100%. Sometimes there are games where you can be up in net worth but actually be at the disadvantage, but either way, both teams kind of settling down, waiting to hit those timings. Disruptor's not quite level 6. Nyx just got his 6. And Huskar, even though he has this armlet, I think that halberd's a pretty big deal for him against heroes like Bristle and Wraith King, who do just threaten to burst him down through that armlet toggle because of the crits from Wraith King and the minus armor plus Warpath from the Bristleback.
And Ray King has queued up. He's just going straight Radiance.
Yep, that's the standard.
Right to the big golden sword.
Oh, Treads too. Usually you see Phase Glove of Haste, but Treads is a slightly cheaper, but you are weaker during the time that you're farming. So he's elected that his team does not need his help in any way. His participation is virtually none at this point in the game. And that's okay. If he thinks that's the case, that is implying he believes that the most important thing is that Radiance timing as soon as possible.
See a little trade here bottom, but there is a smoke movement going down up north.
Level 6 Disruptor, Chronosphere.
Yep, all of the ults are online. If they want to blow someone up, it may be Rezo. They're figuring if we could take this Batrider again, it would delay him from the Blink Dagger, but Rezo is letting them get the idea that they know that something's going on. Something's a bit fishy. So HR are able to kind of control most of the top map.
Miss every stun you don't throw, Zayak, so keep it up, buddy. Don't lose confidence. Nyx is just one of those heroes you either hit them all or you hit none of them, so
ain't that how it
resolution.
Yeah, they finally made the call to go in, or at least they waited long enough for Rezo to show his face, and they made the approach, and there everybody is waiting around the corner. Rezo goes down again. Uncharacteristic tough game for him. 0-4 on the Batrider. Most of that stemming from the hard laning matchup that you were talking about.
Yeah, for the 3 people in chat who care about my opinion on this, do not pick Batrider as an offlaner into Disruptor if you've seen it already. It is such a bad matchup, and you're seeing it there. He didn't even have to pop the Disruptor ultimate. It's just the kinetic field plus glimpse combo. Batrider's all about mobility, walking around, and being able to kite over cliffs, and you just can't do any of that. And
Not when you're a caged bat, if
exactly.
you will. Mid lane, Funnick diverting the attention from Virtus Pro where possible. They have been doing a good job holding down this mid tier 1, and it looks like they're pinging it out now and could possibly be rotating over. Still have yet to see Virtus Pro really get their hands dirty in a fight. Obviously, it's been a hard and slow build-up, but you know we are at the point now. Rezo does have a boots to travel and has his lasso ready to go. Zayach is on the prowl with his Vendetta ult. Oh, but he's been spotted. So Huskar tries to hit him with everything he's got, but that pure damage is not going to be good enough to finish off old Husk.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there's anybody in the remote vicinity to help him out, but
Glimpse back mid lane. They're looking to go for no one here, but he is, yeah, a tough cookie to crack. Can they make it through the iron shell of this bristleback? It's 5 members of HR here. They don't want to have bystander casualties in the burst fire.
Wow.
Woo, calculated from Kasani there.
How many stacks does he have on Huskar? 7 cool spray stacks. That's
certainly one more could have done it.
Yeah, exponential growth on those, so that's pretty scary.
It's scary when you consider the teammates. It could have just been a teammate adding just that one extra auto attack. Could have just ended it very differently.
That's a huge help for them going into the Roche pit. Pretty hard for VP to contest. Wraith King still working on his timing. Batrider, because of the rough start, only has the boots of travel, no blink. As we see this kill on Zayak that then leads to killing Bristleback in the mid lane. Just the definition of out of position against Disruptor is
back in the game. We need to see that Roche is about to go down, but look at Rezo. Chrono's there. Can they get inside and grab it? Kasani is so damn low. The flame break bump is there. It is going to be Nyx who picks up the Aegis. And now Hellraisers unleashing a fury onto Virtus Pro just outside the pit. Rezo wants to take it right to Kasani. He wants vengeance, but the Arla toggling. Courier. Nyx does get the finish as he finishes off solo on the other side, but no one ultimately does fall. He was so thirsty for that revenge kill. He just didn't get it.
Are they just fighting that whole time without their Wraith King? I guess he has no Radiance yet. He rushed it pretty much, going Treads, no phase glove haste or anything. And HR is ramping up the pace of this game and punishing the greed of this Wraith King build, which we see pretty much every Wraith King game, so they do know, and that's why I think they picked the Huskar. It's all about this time. I didn't think they'd be able to hit it this hard, but they have, and it just goes to show, even though I see a recipe for easy teamfight wins on VP, that really just doesn't matter if you're not able to take the team fights because the opponent's timings are just faster than your own. But needless to say, they did not get the Aegis on Huskar. It is instead on the Void, which means there's a clear way for VP to make a move once they get this Radiance, and we should keep an eye out for that. And they should completely be aware of this as well on the side of HR.
Now what happens if they get the Radiance and they try to make something happen and it doesn't go well, BSJ? Is that like a taste of things to come then?
Yeah,
is this like almost
basically.
all or nothing for Virtus Pro to hit this power peak and make it succeed?
You either need to dodge fights efficiently and without feeding too much, or win a huge fight off the back of this Radiance. As you see Resolution doing a little bit of cheeky jukes in the trees. This is good. This is space. 3 heroes top looking for him. Meanwhile, Wraith King just got his Radiance and Nyx is farming bottom. So what will they elect to do with it? We will find out soon enough.
He's there with the sword ready to go. I don't see a smoke picked up by Rezo, but there is one on Solo who could be heading that direction, but he's at risk of being potentially spotted out. Looks like they did ping him. They have the defusal on Void. Oh, lasso pull back. They've spotted Void Spirit here. Moonlight Shadow also comes out as HR could rotate up north here to continue to participate. Solo gets jumped, but TP's out the last second to make it away.
Arrow. Woo. The Resolution's chilling in the trees once again. But you see how scared VP is and how hard it is for them to get kills. I'm digging it. He might queue up the BKB instead of the Axe because he bought just the Ogre Axe on the Huskar. But this Axe, the new one, for anyone who doesn't know, it makes it so it taunts for 2.5 seconds. BKB as well, which is not only really good against mobile heroes like Babu, but it's also very nice against Bristleback because he's forced to look at you for 2.5 seconds.
Very true, actually. Okay, here we go. Chrono's out. They finally spotted that pesky Rezo hiding within the trees, and they will get the finish. Did he manage to farm up and finish that Blink Dagger? No, not yet. It's still going to be a bit of time before you can get that Batrider initiation tool, because they have no other real jump in outside of that onside of Virtus. All right, but do have our Radiance player ready to go. And I know you're talking about Huskar done, yes, so that is Wraith King. That will certainly nerf a lot of it.
Yeah, the Halberd just too good. The Sange regen amp. He also has the Vampire Fang, so it amps up the lifesteal from that. Just an all-around and fantastic item on Huskar. Gives you a bit of evasion as well, some damage, HP, everything the hero needs. He's a man-up hero in the truest of the sense. As we see them clearing out a bit of the creep wave mid, pushing in mid and top on HR, slowly but surely constricting the map from VP. No one's trying to step out here. They're pinging him. Yeah, this guy shouldn't be allowed to do this.
Jump out. They spotted the weaker Solo nearby. Full glimpse back onto no one. They lock him within the cage. They're going for the finish onto Solo. They will get it, but no one makes a hasty TP out from potential trouble. And HR will continue their stampede down this mid lane, it would look like. But, you know, credit to Virtus Pro, they continue to split the pressure across the map time and time again. I poke down to see, you know, Nyx Assassin has been pushing things out on the bottom side, leaves a lot of opening for Wraith King now to kind of farm through there, and then Rezo non-stop pushing out that top lane. And, you know, making sure it's never an easy amount of pressure coming out from HR. They can have this mid lane push, but VP will continue to find ways to make the map work in their favor. But how do we feel that when the assault comes from HR to get to the high ground, how good is Virtus Pro's high ground defense going to be?
The lasso, it's kill threat based high ground defense, not like wave clear type of stuff. So it's just going to be that imminent threat if you lasso the Huskar into the tier 4s. But I don't know. I think the way that HR is playing as a team is just much crisper than VP thus far this game. Does use the double leap to Dust, does manage to get him.
Yep. Triple leap to get close enough. Starfall's there, but Carapace very nicely reflected and stunned. Oh, they actually ping him. Spirit Vessel's been there, and there's the finish. Bonic will pick that up. And meanwhile, above, fighting for the outpost just before the 20-minute mark. Soni's going to be able to finish off Rezo, and they'll take that outpost too. Now, it looks like Virtus Pro will able to at least get the bottom outpost, so they will get some XP. But, you know, as you're mentioning, a lasso defense is nice to have, but, you know, HR do have plenty of answers as a follow-up to that to try to bail out the Huskar, you know, Leapin, Chronosphere, the Moonlight Shadow. It will definitely be very tricky for Virtus Pro to try to extract a strong defense time and time again if HR keep this pressure forward.
Yeah, the problem is you have this Wraith King Radiant, so you want to hit that timing, but then Faceless Void has the Diffusal, so he can actually just chrono the Wraith King and burn his mana, such to the fact that you can reliably burst the hero that's meant to survive the chrono. And as we see here, the odds being updated for Virtus Pro, 8.5 to 1. About the same multiplier as the kill count, 19 to 1. Ugly. Maybe if Virtus Pro gets that second kill, it'll be about the same, but that looks pretty rough.
It is a rough set of odds, but I think that's almost too rough given the situation. I think Virtus Pro could certainly come back better than that. Well, as I say, that Rezo does get picked off again. But this one's certainly still not over. This isn't a commanding lead as the Wraith King now gets caught out a bit.
They're just chain
I'm just eating my words. Yeah. This is what's happening right now. They put the Wraith King in a box and make him take a knee, Brian. All right, well, those odds might be pretty dang good.
Their lineup has so much play potential on VP, and I don't think they played around each other very well at all in the mid game, and it's snowballed out of control real quick with heroes
King
like
has no buyback.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
He committed fully to go for this halberd and got the Sange complete, but
yeah,
now he's not going to be able to mount any sort of defense. They'll just lose a tier 3.
You have this entire theory of how the game's going to go, and then one team just has 21 kills and the other one has 2. When they have a Nyx Assassin, Grimstroke, Batrider, Wraith King, like they have stuns, they have initiation, they just seem content feeding relentlessly on the side of VP as they are smoked up. But now
this has got to be in.
He already lost his ult though, right? Like none of these timings align. It's very strange.
Are they waiting for him? He's just going bottom. Are they? They're going to try to make this work as a 4-man.
Down 9K.
Yeah, and you're going into a chrono. You're going into a stag storm. I think even Virtus Pro are second guessing this, but they've already been caught. They've been spotted. The chrono's there. They've locked down 3. The arrow follow up. Oh my God, the meteor hammer. Good Lord. HR coming with full force right now. Looking to take Virtus Pro and slam them down. Get the hell out of here.
And it's not that hard to do that combo when you're up by 11,000 net worth. But we got to witness it, the chrono into the Disruptor Static Storm. Overwhelming team fight from on, so we'll look forward to seeing that.
Woo! I did not. I had my camera fully focused on Virtus Pro's cute little huddle in the corner, and then that boy just came out from the balcony and just slammed down a chronosphere that just ruined everything.
Dude.
But you know, Virtus Pro were not able to do anything, Brian, which means they still have everything available to them to make something happen, and they have the Wraith King with his ultimate. Certainly, this must be it. The start of the comeback for Virtus Pro. Can they find that opening though?
He knows they're there because he procced the Remnant without carapacing it on Zayak.
Now HR in a great position on the high ground. It doesn't matter. Rezo still wants to go for it, but they time walk out.
No chrono, no disruptor ulti, man. You got that. Now's the time.
They want to go, Brian. They do, but it's just such bad positioning.
You got to take what you can get, man. It seems like they're just content to keel over and die on the side of Virtus Pro. They haven't made a single concerted effort of a move, right? With 3 or 4 heroes to gank, and that's what you have to do with this Wraith King hero, farming the entire game. They tried to farm on all 3 cores when they were losing.
The Roche comes up and it's time to skirmish. HR will have everything lock and loaded yet again. The chrono will be back online certainly by that point.
Yeah, HR is doing a really good job of dodging fights when they have their cooldowns off.
Yeah. Okay, but I like this approach from Virtus Pro. They're holding the Radiant side high ground here. But just by the way that HR are moving, they seem to always know that they're around. They're arrowing into the pit, thinking that Virtus Pro could be closer to that side. But still no easy catch yet. There it is. The call from Rizzo. Moves in, gets the lasso pullback, trying to burst down this void if possible. They stunned in good. But they got him. And now, this is it.
Wait,
Virtus
bottom
Pro
5 heroes?
running in. 𝐒𝐤𝐬 in trouble. He's going to try to fight up with the Void Spirit now. Jump in Starstorm. It's nice.
They don't know if Void or Huskar have buyback. Huskar might be forced to buy back, but that never feels good on Huskar. But losing this Roche could be game-winning for the side of VP and game-losing for HR.
I was just not expecting Rezo to get away with doing so much there. He managed to correctly identify where the Void was, but pulled him right back into the arms of his team, and they just kept him on full lock.
Yeah, they have Chronosphere. They are respawning in 2 seconds, but that Bristleback minus armor does arrow the Wraith King, though, somehow. When there's a Roche right in front of it,
they got to pull out. They got to pull out. Now can they make this round 2 fight work without having the lasso, without having the Wraith King ult? They don't like it. Arrow. Ooh. Does find no one, but it's a big bristle.
They made it 10% health or so, so they're going to walk in and take it.
They're going to just go for the steal, and they're going to get it.
There you go. Is that really a steal, though? You know, they bought back for it, so they did invest, and now that Void has cheese, he didn't go for BKB, though, so it is a big greedy. I wouldn't be surprised if he doubles back now that he has the full Manta, queuing up the BKB. That's a bit greedy, but they've been winning up until this point. You lose that one fight. Classic carry syndrome of probably need a BKB. Let's buy that.
Armlet now done for Wraith King 2.
That's a weirdly timed armlet. Third item, 25-minute armlet. But I guess he believes they need everything they can get now, right? He has the Vlad Spirit Vessel build on the on the Void Spirit, excuse me. I like this. Off lane, going for more of a utility build, and at this point, VP's way back in is really only to split you up and then pick you off. So he gives his team a lot more pick off with that Eul Scepter now. So he went for the group up early items into the split push catch items at this point in the game. Good transitioning item timings from Funnick as we see no one posturing in the mid lane.
𝐒𝐤𝐬 rolls through with Vendetta, spots out the nearby HR squad all smoked up, and they quickly take out the Nyx assassin. In the meantime, 𝐒𝐤𝐬 was able to finish out that bottom tier 1, but they are chasing now for no one. Glimpse back.
Nice halberd.
Buyback from the Nyx. HR still kind of committed. There is the new taunt, pulling Bristleback forward, and then they're able to easily burst him down. And now he's going to be out over 70 seconds without a buyback. They spotted Rezo. Nyx leaps forward, but Rezo quickly blinks out the other side and makes a hasty retreat. They're trying to now slow down the potential roll of HR if they are trying to make their way to the base.
Radiant just fortified.
Let's see if they can manage to make another hold. They did win the one fight on the side of VP despite such a significant discrepancy in net worth, but now they have Aegis and Cheese on the side of HR as we get the setup into the arrow that we talked about in the draft.
Very nice.
Really well played there. 5-second arrow to follow up, and I really think Funnick's vision of this game with his items has been really good. Spirit Vessel to remove the Bristleback, Vlad's in order to secure Roshan, and then Eul's to secure these late game pickoffs that they really don't have much pickoff other than the Glimpse, which loses effectiveness once they start getting BKBs and
here we go again,
sitting in their base.
There it is. There's the arrow. There is the Huskar, and they get the Wraith King down. Now, of course, he does have the ultimate. Huskar trying to toggle it up. Goes in. You're right. Synced lassos together, fighting under that static storm, though. The damage, they are able to burst down the Huskar and take away the Aegis, but the pullback of the Wraith King. He is out over a minute without a buyback. Rezo also forced to the sidelines. It is all on no one, but they are already going to raise the white flag. It's Virtus Pro going down and HR taking game number 1.
I just had faith in VP from the get-go, and I'm not gonna lie, they looked really bad, and HR just looked way better. I think I had the wrong sense of the
The sack. Thanks. It is the end. You're over. Never in the long history
When I say a
of the
thing,
Earth
you
has
know
there
it's
ever been a
true.
battle
So
more
I'm
in the
calling it
bag
right
than
here
this
and now. This one's in the bag.
I didn't know you could call a timeout for more.
boiling rage.
Friends, I think we can agree that this one is in the bag.
Seconds. First things first, Dex. Who's their money on?
Well done, my beauties. Well done, my beauties.
Now the battle begins. Jax has been waiting all day for this. Dire's courier has been killed. Ugh, ħajja.
Back off. You're in over your head.
Where are you watching?
Over your head. First lesson is his last.
Something good happening to Radiant's middle tower.
I'll take that.
My thrift rewarded.
That should help.
No, you don't.
Oh, Dyer's courier is so dead. Impressive ineptitude, really.
Were you watching? That's how it's done. Were you watching? That's how it's done.
Impossible. Reduce to your elements. You rock.
If you're looking for Radiant's bottom tower, better hurry. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yes, I just did that.
Did Radiant's bottom tower just fall? Don't answer that.
Were you watching? That's how it's done.
You're in over your head.
Were you watching? That's how it's done.
Haste! You're in over your head.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Spout! My friend reward. An article of faith. Thank you.
Dyer's courier has been killed. Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. So he's wrong. Look at Dire's bottom tower, Jax. A scan from Radiant.
Generation. A healing hand.
Radiant's getting friendly with Dire's bottom tower. Do Radiant want their middle tower to fall? Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire with the scan. Is Dire going to let that middle tower fall? Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's better.
Dire just for Dire's top tower is about to fall.
You merge with the
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has some Radiant-shaped properties. Radiant's middle tower is falling.
Precious bounty.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A tithe to the impurities.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to